This is one of the worst mistakes that social media is doing. YouTube is using AI to verify your age. And again, this is one of the absolute worst mistakes that social media has implemented. Now, I've seen all of this happen in a 9 year basis where everything has changed and new platforms are released. I've seen different other things that happen in the last 9 to 10 years beyond this platform. And I've been on the channel since I was 12 years old. And I've seen lots of things. Now, as a 21-year-old right now, this is one of the worst decisions. YouTube is introducing AI checks in the US to filter inappropriate content. Machine learning will base decisions on search videos and categories among other criteria. This announcement follows the recent blocking of YouTube in Australia for minors and restrictions on social media in the UK. To me, that AI, again, I've said a couple videos that AI is not perfect. It will never be perfect. But now we have AI getting our data. Now, this news comes after a complete ban on YouTube access for minors under the age of 18, or actually, sorry, under 16 in Australia, and introducing the age verification checks in the UK under the Online Safety Act. Trialing these technologies with a sample audience in the US, YouTube plans to expand it across the country, tailoring the experience based on viewers' age. So not only this restricts minors under the age of 16, but actually this harms creators that are adults. So as a 21-year-old on this channel, I can probably get punished because AI is going around and pretty much verifying your age. So if the AI somehow says that you are underage, then if you have to fix a mistake, actually, then here's what you have to do to actually prove to the social media, to the AI, that you are 21 or wherever adult age range you are. If you're 35, 20, 19, or wherever on this platform, here's what they have to do. You would have to pull out your credit card or your debit card. You have to pull out a driver's license, or you have to pull out your birth certificate, or you have to pull out your social security card, or you have to pull out just basic things, to pretty much determine improve to social media that you are the age that you say you are. And this again is due to the fact that they're trying to protect minors under the age of 18. But hey, I have a question. Do we have YouTube Kids that pretty much kind of pulls off and restricts children underage from appearing onto the actual platform itself? So they take the underage children and puts them on YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids provides with educational videos. Don't you not have YouTube Kids anymore? Because it appears to me that here's what happened. We have AI pretty much filtering and pretty much going through content creators, content and their search history, whatever they watch, and what songs they listen to, what things they listen to. And this is the one of the weirdest, dumbest things I've ever seen, where you have to pull out everything, like your birth certificate, your credit card, or even a selfie, even too. That's pretty much data breaching. You're pretty much giving social media everything, so everything. And yeah, I mean, social media already does anyway, knows all your information. But here's you have to pull everything, like your birth certificate, you know, just in a very weird, wrong way. It's Yeah, it punishes the creators who are making videos, that are tailored, you know. So I mean, my platform, I'm pretty much, yes, I have a small fan base of children watching, but the majority of my fan base itself are adults around my age or even older than that. Because I used to do the car scene, and then eventually now I translate it to space related content. But there's some things that, yeah, there's some content with space content that's could be educational. Most of that stuff is educational because learning about space and astronomy is it's like an academic, and it's like something like that teaches people. But there's things that are, you know, different types of things, different types of content where it should not be for children that should be watching it. So with all the space content, I'm trying to tailor towards to the different types of bases, from the lower age range of children, and the little percentage of children, and then eventually it's mostly adults watching my content and all that stuff, around my age or older. And yes, so like I said, I mean, parents, please, if your child is under the age of 16, please just monitor what your child is watching, and direct them to YouTube Kids where they want to watch educational content. And why we're just relying on this AI, we're relying on the government, and relying all of on the United States just to supervise and hold their hands and hold our hands as well. That's just trying to monitor and verify, do facial recognition, and now you're just giving everybody everything. That's what you're doing. Over the years, criticisms over YouTube's granular content controls has resulted in a subscription service, YouTube Kids. Yeah, we have YouTube Kids. Why are we not using YouTube Kids for the minors? Supervised accounts and Google Family Link integrations. Yeah, so pretty much if the social media and the AI content says that you're not an adult and you're not 21, then they're gonna have to restrict you to YouTube Kids until you pull out pretty much all your information. Like I said, I'm 21 years old, and this is just it's so stupid. It's so overwhelming that I've been seeing YouTubers make videos about this, and it's just they're stealing pretty much everything. They're stealing everyone's data because you're pulling out your credit cards and your driver's license, your accounts, and everything. You know, if your child doesn't want to, it's not is okay. I'm trying to rephrase it. Your child should not be watching content like on the main platform. It needs to be redirected to YouTube Kids. Parents, if you're watching that, please, don't let your children under the age of 16 or 18, do not allow them to watch the main platform because there's inappropriate content and other things. There's something called YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids is a platform for children under the age of 16. This AI crap needs to stop, really. It really needs to stop.